Alright, welcome back. This is Black Lodge Trivia Tonight, taking a look at Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen from like 2011, 2012. The Dark Arisen was the DLC that added to it. If you remember last time, I went down this well and got wrecked and realized I hadn't saved for a while, so
something about this
I redid a little bit just to show you who my new pawns would be, Raimundo and Leora. And so basically I'm caught up to where I was, and I need to be better about saving. But what I did do is I went down there into the well, I killed the 10 rats or whatever, and so basically I'm at where I was, so.
Gathering ingredients, eh? You often see those flowers growing at the roots of bigger trees. Not that I'm fain to brave the roads these days. Just see you're not injured yourself, good.
So there we go. Again, we're still working on collect the ingredients for the poultice. We handed in the day version of the flowers, but I think we're shy one moon. Nope, the other one. One moonflower. And again, I think I remember showing that it doesn't actually track this for you. Yeah, we got 5 of 5 of the Sunbright, but the Moonglow... Is that the only active... No, okay. So yeah, I'm not ready to do this. I don't know when I could. Like I said, I remember lightning could help with those things, but those things are just tough. They take tons of hits. They deal tons of damage. 10 bandits. And again, I could have swore there was another quest in this town where I chased a thief. And I don't know how to trigger that. But once I do that, I feel like I have done most of the quests here in town, or at least encountered them so they're on my list.
Are you certain we ought to end unbidden?
So... I guess the pawns are going to tell me it's rude to trespass. I wonder if they comment to be swipe stuff, given how they tend to swipe stuff themselves. You know what? Let me... Just notice something on the ladder. Not that it's important at all in any way, but watch what happens. Let me let everybody get down. It was just a little touch I noticed that been playing a lot of Dark Souls, and when you sort of get close to the ladder but don't line up with it perfectly, it will just sort of jump you right in front of it in like this weird animation glitch. But this had this sort of that little smooth rotation. Like it maybe doesn't quite line up, but it feels a lot more natural because you could see somebody sort of grabbing a little bit of the side from the side and then swinging over just a touch when they start taking the steps.
Fate mocks me. I thought to run, leave him.
Anyway, ladders have confounded game development for years, so it's nice to see. It's kind of cool if you could... Well, I was about to say if you could jump down, but I think the other well was like a level transition. I don't think it's like seamless. But yeah, apparently there's a lot I didn't explore. I've seen videos, like later on you can get a spell that lets you like basically fly. And then I've seen people do some pretty cool stuff, like in the main city. You're just flying everywhere. Okay. Part of why the rooftops feature so prominent in my memory in this area is because that's how I caught the thief. You end up on a foot chase, and I found that I was not able to catch up to the person, so I ended up sort of following their path, getting on the roof, and then cutting them off that way, I think. But I don't know how to start that quest.
Some terror of that dragon.
Alright, so again, I'm trying to avoid paying money to use the inn.
A most unsettling noise comes from the well of late.
Yeah.
'Tis half a growl and half a laugh. Most unsettling.
Fortunately, I'm not the man for that job at the moment.
Day to night, this area feels completely different.
Okay, hopefully that means that we're getting close to the transition.
A lovely chap. Educated priest, from what they say.
Greetings. Prophecy foretold the dragon was come unto this land again. That much I knew.
Can't recall if we already heard this.
But to see the beast come ashore in our own village.
I fear I am remiss in introducing myself. I am called Oster.
Okay, so I guess we don't trigger it here.
It warms my heart to see those who fled the dragon, even now, return.
I simply cannot fathom why the dragon would harass a people such as us.
And another thing, this game came out, I think, a couple years after Skyrim, but...
How fares your wound? Does it still trouble you? The chief is worried. He reasons you mean to leave the village.
I don't know what the right answer is. When you enter dialogue in games like Skyrim, they give you you get a lot closer to the subject of your conversation. Almost like you're about to and what it does is end up doing two things. One, it feels like, hey, get out of my personal space, and two, the faces in, what's the engine for those games? Can't believe I'm blanking on the name of the engine for Skyrim, Oblivion. But it's a little, it's a little weird. All right, here's a new.
Where do the curing flowers grow? Have you had a look by the shore? If not now, by night, perhaps? I recall seeing some, the eve of the last full moon.
So did we miss it? That's my fear.
I feel familiar with this area now.
I wonder if there's a way just to pass time. I need to be much better about saving. I apologize for the last one where I lost a huge chunk. I guess I wasn't quite sure. One, I'm playing Souls, and I'm used to what that offers, and there is no saving. It's just, it is what it is. And here, it seems similar in that you only have a single save, and your progress is your progress, I guess. Is there a way to pass time here? No. Basically, we're getting there. And if we could just get this one quest done, if I could stumble across wherever this thieves quest is, we could save the lizard folk or the alligators in the sewers. So if you recall, they talked about come to the pier at night. And they could take you to the name of the island, which I can't remember at the moment. Again, that's how they incorporated the DLC into this game. You do not want it. That is a high level end game kind of thing to do.
Where do the cure?
Same,
I
okay.
recall.
And you're not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. I think when I did try it, even at a really high level, I think I got my butt kicked. Like, it was really tough. And I think it's meant to be that. I think it's meant to be like, hey, you know, you put a ton of time into this. Let's give you just some really high level content. I think that's telling me they're wet. Again, wet matters if you then, I guess, get hit by lightning attacks or freezing attacks that might... Now that makes me wonder, when did this come out in relation to Divinity Original Sin? Because that series really did some fun stuff by combining environmental elemental stuff with spell types.
Many injured in its wake.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
So I'm going to head out and go back to the beach, and hopefully there's a moonflower out there. I don't know how often they respawn. Alright, let's get a lantern out. So again, we're looking for like the sort of blue sparkles. So in the first session, I wanted to, I don't know if apologize is the right word. My thoughts were sort of, I was sort of spot checking it for, you know, anything, basically, levels of audio, etc. And, you know, my thoughts were pretty discombobulated. But I was sort of, you know, checking it out. I'm like, yeah, it's because I felt like my thoughts sort of started in media res the way the game starts in media res, right? Like the game has a really interesting...
Sure by night for Moonglow.
Really interesting... Of course. Interesting sort of tutorial sequencing or lack of tutorial sequencing. I don't know what the right... you know... The first thing it teaches you is turn on your lantern, not this is how you move, this is, you know, how you jump. It's literally turn on your lantern is the first prompt.
Moonglow attracts moths by night.
And then it throws you into like a heavy combat with, you know, a team. You know, you put you right up against a chimera. Like that stuff's no
Perhaps
joke.
we'll find ore among the crags that live.
Am I seeing? There we go.
I hear the Moonglow attracts moths by night.
I think that'll do it.
These crags offer poor visibility.
If I can recall which one it's under. Moonglow, there we go. I think that's all we need. So let's head back to town. It's nice seeing the shore still cleared. I'm curious what the like respawn rates are for stuff. Just gotta figure out which one has the path to get out of here. I think this
The
one.
lay of the land defies conventional travel.
All right,
Perhaps
made it
we
back
ought
to the
to
road.
search the shore as well. We can likely pass through here.
So you're getting a hint of the constant chatter that, and I think there's a way to sort of lessen it. I don't know if you can
The roads are safer than
turn it
the
off,
bush.
but there might be a setting that
Still,
affects the
best stay
frequency.
wary.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
It is your... Will have need.
And I usually don't, I don't know, I don't turn it off. Let's see, confirm, put away. Just because, again, I sort of appreciate what they tried to do with that. Now,
The life of a salesman surely has its own.
the woman making the poultice
It would
was
be
sort of like
wise to
in,
pack curatives if we aim to leave Cassidy's.
was it this shack? I think it was, okay.
The wounded need medicine, cousin. The mixture calls for... I ask you this favor because I trust... Aye, that's the one! You found it! Moonglow has grown rare in these parts of late. 'Tis a relief to see it. Good! That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to
Feet's
work
only camera
directly.
angle.
With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear there's little I can offer you in thanks. Save this. Pray, take it. Now to make some medicine.
There we go.
Tis a joy to think our actions have eased the pain of others. Tis a joy to
Okay.
think our actions have eased the pain of others.
And then let's see what Raimondo has to say.
'Tis a joy to think our actions have eased the pain of others.
All right, there we go. So, we did it. Let's check our quest log real quick. So, we're not ready to do deep trouble. Let's make this one the priority. And let's check on our map. So basically, yeah, we have to obviously leave town to get to the bandits. Let's spend the night at the inn. Let's, rest up, heal, whatever.
Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
Well, Madeline, this is a fine bit of fortune you've come into. Come to Gran Soren with riches in mind, instead find only cravens cowed by dragon fear.
Fie, what to do? If only there was some hero to aid a poor, unfortunate lass such as I.
Go on.
Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove the dragon from Cassidus, yes? I heard about that.
It's kind of a charitable way to describe the ass-kicking I took, but...
And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline? Finest peddler in all Grancis? Ravishing beauty of legend and song? Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner together. Don't you agree? Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world entire. And with that, we must be off. I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds are perilous of late. Would you see me there safely?
Sure. I guess we're going. Let me just see the notice board. I'm curious. Okay. Alright, so you get yourself an escort mission.
Word is, the fishmonger here is also learned in medicinal herbs.
I assume this is where we're heading? I shouldn't just assume, but I believe the encampment is the one where we trained and picked up our pawns. We're going to skip that because we're not crazy to go to the Isle.
This
so
way leads out afield.
let's head out. Maybe I should set this as my priority just to make sure. Also, let's use a lantern. Let's save. And let's, set this as the priority. Escort Madeline to the encampment. Here we go. Okay.
Follow the road and we'll be at the encampment in a trice. We share these roads with traveling peddlers, other folk.
A lot of the quests in this game aren't like ingeniously plotted or anything like that, but there are a couple of touches they put in throughout that sort of makes me think that it's things they can build on in Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, where'd she go?
Aha, gold.
All right.
Now there's a fine treat.
Like, one quest is like a simple, like, hey, fetch this item, but then it gives you an option to counterfeit it or something.
Bide your time.
And stuff like that I don't think happens
Follow the
very
road
often.
and we'll be at the encampment in a trice.
But
Hold a moment. There's art here.
the fact that they sort of had that thought makes me think, yeah, now that they're sort of iterating and expanding and refining, maybe that kind of storytelling in the quest develops along with the mechanics, which this game is already pretty good at. I think we're just trying to get to this encampment, and even at night, as you see, there you can get there pretty cleanly. Maybe it's because we already fought it back and forth once or
The
twice.
Duke could stand to commissions.
Flightier than a songbird, this girl. Well sturdy, this place.
Very stunted, that woman.
Yeah, but where'd she go? Did it give us the... Did we just leave her outside?
Flightier than a songbird, this girl. Well sturdy, this place.
Let's see.
My kind grows better able to serve the more we learn.
Sure, but where's Madeline? Or do we have to go find her inside the...
Very spirited.
So I think what we can do now is let's put this away for the time being.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the enlistment corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say I've ordered.
I think we talked to her
cannot
already.
Call them into the well, make use of the encampment as you please.
I just want to make sure we get credit for Madeline and get the...
It's a fine time to take.
Sure, of course. I want to know if she's
Revise our
safe,
party
but
and
mainly I want the XP and potential cash windfall. Maybe she went to the area where you rest, since we met her at the inn.
Going such an area.
Nope. I mean, I did say the game's a little janky. Now, I don't want to rest here because it's like 6 times the price or something. I think it's 300 here, 50 in... So again, I believe it's telling us to leave in terms of the quest marker.
Flightier than a songbird.
And then here... Oops. I guess I need... It's telling us to go right here for some reason. Now those barrels, I think, when they got the red like that, I think they can explode. Alright, did we bug this quest out somehow? Okay.
Well, sturdy, this place.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
All right. Well. Oh, really? All right, where?
Let's wait and see what they do.
Well,
Find an opening, then strike.
Well, sturdy, this place. Very spirited, that woman. Have we sufficient curatives?
Okay. Okay.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. Tis a fit.
Okay. Am I in? Yeah, I think maybe she just got lost along the way. Maybe, I mean, you saw that, she was wandering around a little bit. I think if,
Well, sturdy, this.
so my understanding, and this might not be accurate, but I believe that
I wonder what's inside.
if she were attacked, did somebody pick up what was in there already? If she were attacked, the quest would have failed. Not attacked, if she were killed. So I don't think she's been attacked and killed. But I don't know where she might have walked off to. I felt like...
You would abandon me?
Oh, there we go.
You swore to be my shield.
Where are you?
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Okay, so it seems like, if you lose track of her, just head back and hopefully... Because I think basically what you have to do is you have to get her into the red circle, basically.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
There we go. Okay.
Success, and all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think?
Very spirited, that woman.
This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears back.
I respect how thick it's being poured on.
Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course. At some point. Most likely.
Alright, so she's asking for that. I actually have 11,000 almost. I was not expecting to have that much, so yeah, why not then?
I'm so very much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it. Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Gran Soren and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one. You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
Alright, there we go. So yeah, Gran Soren is the main city in this... I was about to say in this area, but it's basically in this entire game. There is only one real city. Which I'm going to say I actually don't mind. Throat cutters are $2,000. So my attack strength will go from a 98 to a 152. It's not bad. What about if I got a short bow? 97 to a 122. I don't even know what kind of bow I'm using, but I feel like let's do both, right? Now I'm curious if I'm going to need 2 throat cutters. But let's start with that. Change equipment, yeah. So let's, weapons. Maybe I only need 1. There we go. Let me see if I can sell that old stuff off.
You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
All right, there we go.
I've gained quest knowledge.
I think I can level up in the lodges, in the inn, I guess.
Tis a fair notion.
We can safeguard your belongings or aid in learning. Have your
All right, let's take a look at some skills.
What will it be today?
Got, what do I got? Okay, so daggers, I can get toss and trigger, helm split. Okay. Some of these I don't think I can get quite yet. Okay, so here you can sort of throw them up in the air. Biting wind. That's sort of like a charge attack. I feel like this is, yeah, let's... Oh, am I out of, okay. I feel like a triad shot is a little bit of a spread, but I guess if it hits one enemy, hopefully it does some extra damage if you get all three on one. Oh, I got 646 discipline. Okay, so let's see what else. Or maybe I've already taken that one. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, why not? Let's see what else people can get. Yeah, so let's see what... Is this Diane? Yeah. So you can sort of see, you know, she can levitate, you know, equanimity. Let's see what that does. Amplifies your magic when you... Okay, intervention. Levitate's kind of a cool one. Lets you sort of get to places you might not normally get to. Okay, these are all pretty good. Like Thunderboon. This is the stuff, you know, we want to make sure we can do elemental damage with our weapons, so. What else? Levitate we're out of money for.
What will it be today?
Oops. I could see a world where that's useful, so let's start with that. Let's see, Diane. Okay, so I think Anodyne heals. Yeah, so we definitely want to keep that. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so basically she's slotted up now for her mage skills. I think we're all set. I think we need to
What will it be today? Understood.
rest until morning. So technically speaking, now that we have some lightning, we could try those lizards, but I would be a little nervous, to be honest with you, still. The ones in the well. Okay, so yeah, the main pawn you created can travel to other worlds online to assist other players in their travels. That's sort of what we were talking about, how there's this interesting online component here. And I think every time you rest is when they refresh your pawn in both directions. So the knowledge we gained in my world now goes to my pawn when it gets hired, and vice versa. Core skills are enabled as soon as they learn. Don't forget to enable skills and augments for your main pawns as well.
A rift stone. A strange power emanates from within.
All right. Let's see what we've got in terms of quests. In theory, we only have these two.
The Corps will remain here a while. Until then, you're free to use our lodgings. Will you rest? Well, come again whenever.
I did, but let me see if I need to say yes.
Until then, as you will.
Let's see, can we jump and grab? Let's get up there. Oh, look how many dots that thing has. So this is when they're saying, oh, you need to hunt around for the monster. This is what I thought they were talking about. Now I gotta watch my stamina because I'm pretty high up. So he backs him off a little bit. So again, I'm a Souls fan, right? But I might have to give the best Hydra fight to this one. It's not literally a Hydra, but you know what I mean. Can't really see what I'm doing. Oh, okay, so it's gonna throw me off. All right, sorry. I'm not sure why I can't rotate the camera. Okay, there's one head gone. Interesting. All right.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For true? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title. Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. The judgment, swift footwork? Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital. But a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the pass may hold. You will need your strength. It will be slow going with your cart. I dare say you'll have no trouble catching up. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Nice. Okay. So earlier when I was saying like they were saying like, oh, go find the monster to hunt, I was like, well, I don't think you have to really go find it. It's because I thought it was the snake that attacks the camp.
Plague the path to Gran Soren.
So this pawn obviously has done this quest before, consider giving you little hints of what's to come. But yeah, you can see basically the camp's been wrecked. But they did let you keep the inn.
We can safeguard. Have your
Basically,
pick.
what I want to see
Any you
is,
like.
I think Diane
What will it be today?
leveled up, so I just want to see what might be available. She's got 301 discipline points, or whatever they're called. Levitate. Oh, we didn't get that. Or did we? I thought we did get that. What are these? Okay. Oh, right. Okay. All right,
What
so
will
I
it
think
be
we're good for
today?
now.
Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
So I want to see now is
Within this tent sits a rift stone.
my pawns. I'm level... What level am I now? I lose track of what menu to look at. Status, maybe? I'm level 8. My pawns are probably level 6. So let me see if I can get some pawns. Yeah, 6 and 6. So what we want is now to get some level 8 guys to keep up with us. So let's take Alfonso here. He stops moving.
Yes, Arisen? You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross.
Now, I don't know if there's going to be a level 8 Leora available at some point, but for now... We're looking for another fighter. Got Pepper, Lena, Pepper. So this is something I have to make sure I remember to do every once in a while. I don't know if it actually makes such a big difference with only a few levels, but as I said in one of them, at one point as like some kind of pre-order bonus or something, they just dumped a ton of whatever RC is on you. Like right now I have 129. Like I had like 10,000 or something stupid. I can't remember the number, and I just bought like level 50. There we go. There's Pepper.
Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
Okay.
May our paths cross.
And let's get out of here. So the next thing that we're gonna do. How do I get out of here? I think it's examine. There we go. Is we're gonna take on this next quest, and this next quest is essentially another escort mission.
Strange power emanates from within. Within this tent sits a rift stone.
Okay.
Hello. Can I help you?
So I'm gonna hold off.
Bid you farewell.
Save up money for later, I guess. So now the question is, how do I get out of here? Is it just the main gate? It might be just the main gate.
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from the rift.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Thank the Maker. Hold a moment. Is Kina not with you? She was said to lead the village in search of art for your wounds. I thought you accompanied her. These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Uh-oh. All right.
The chief worries after Kina as well. I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone. If another beast such as that Hydra were to appear.
Okay, so let's take a look at our quests. We don't have anything for the one we just talked to. Let's take care of this.
We must protect the ox at all.
Flying monsters plague the path to Gran Soren.
Flying monsters
Okay,
plague
so
the path to Gran Soren.
this also means that they've done this quest before. So mainly we got to figure out.
France's sea routes have been ill developed.
Can we just get around to the other side of the fort? Oh, we got to catch up to it. Is that right? Yeah, okay, so we gotta catch up to it.
It's quite a pleasant corner.
Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
These might be bandits.
Our bandits, Arisen.
And these guys can be tough, actually. Okay, so we're doing some frost. Oh, I thought this guy was going down. Alright. Ooh, I might be going down. If I don't get out of there. Now, where's my, You gotta be careful of these guys. There's usually a couple guys with, like, heavy two-handed weapons. I'm trying to figure out why I can't. Basically, I thought I activated a couple of, oh, he's holding him so I can quit the town.
Wait for an opening.
It'll take more than that.
One of the best things about this game is you can throw, right? So you can pick this guy up, and if you want, you can just toss him. But you can do that with other things. You can do it with, like, explosive barrels. You can do it with all sorts of stuff. But what I'm wondering here is, see my heavy attack, light attack. I'm not sure. There we go. Right button. Okay.
There, Master! Out of the way!
Yeah, there's the Scarlet Kisses. It's like a bunch of swings and a kick.
I'll hold it. Finish it quickly.
So yeah, so when he does that, you want to get over there
I shall still the beast!
and go for some killing blows.
I'll keep watch.
Don't allow them to surround you.
Fire works well.
I was gonna say, fire does work better, I think, than ice against these things.
We can fight.
Make sure I don't go off the cliff. I wonder if I can, let me see if I can, because like I said, you can grab these things.
It's fire.
Let's see if we can just throw it off the cliff. This is what I love. Assuming I don't fall off the cliff, but there you go. I'm a simple man, but that never gets old. All right. Rift fragment. Nice. I thought there was a guy being chased. I didn't know if that was a bandit or if that was like just like a merchant on the road. So I was trying to, there we go, check in with him or her. I don't know what it was, what they were.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, it's just a pawn. Okay.
Then I bid you farewell.
Okay. I guess what I should do is I should save. It won't let me save. Oh, is there still? Okay. No, alright. Now can I save? There we go.
I'll restore your health. Hold on.
Now the vocation, I think you can go up to like 10, and I think you can get to different levels in different vocations. It's more wolves. Do a finishing blow while it's held down. I don't know. I think only fighters can. See if the Scarlet Kisses finish it off. Oops, didn't line that up quite right. Yeah, so it looks like there's a good combo is, you know, stun lock it, knock it down, whatever you want to say with your opening attack, and then maybe finish it off with the Scarlet Kisses.
That was hardly a war.
Our strength brought us victory.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
We could be ambushed.
I'm nervous I'm heading the wrong way. Let's check out the map. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, it's just we're bending around. Okay, that's why. So this is where I feel like the game really shines. Like, it's not the quest, but once you hit the countryside. There's a hole. Okay. There you go. So you get 3 on them if you can get all 3 to hit. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Okay, gotta be careful of that. The Scarlet Kisses while it's jammed up against the wall. Oh, you're holding him. Sorry. All right, there we go. And Scarlet Kiss that stuff. Go for some shots. Okay, that's the 10 bandits that we just cleared.
They're left exposed after a grand assault.
They attack in quick succession.
I've learned new techniques against that foe. Counter after this throw.
And I don't want to say like the game really shines when you're like doing the combat, because the combat can get a little repetitive, like because all these things kind of respawn really quickly. Not really quickly, but get some of that healing going on.
Leave it to me.
But when I was saying like it's sort of that, I don't know, for me this captures that old school RPG adventure feel. when we're sort of running across the countryside, hitting random encounters, so to speak, exploring, finding caves, covering the road for the first time, all that kind of stuff. Now I'm staying pretty
It's difficult to walk such a narrow path.
conservatively on the road just because I want to take care of... Let me make sure... I want to just take care of this quest. Yeah, so we got the 10. What is this? Analed stilettos. Is that a knife? So, let's see, we're doing 155. Ooh, it's actually less. Okay, well, we can sell them at least.
I pray the day monsters no longer haunt the roads is not far off.
See, closer than I'd imagined.
Yeah, there's a lot of paths you can take that take you to different parts of the maps, and...
Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
The stone makes a regrettably effective one.
Follow
So here
this
we go.
road north and we'll hit Gran Soren.
We're escorting the Hydra's head to the main city.
I trust you rested well, given the hour. The Arisen arose late.
Oh, I'm getting shit for this? Alright.
We make for the capital, men.
Oh, okay, they put a rift stone
Like
here
as
if you
not,
wanted
the
to.
cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant. But fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of hydras.
So it's, you know, on one level it's just an escort mission, but I think what I've said earlier is that even though a lot of this could be a little vanilla, I feel like they dress up
Learn what
the...
to do in this quest. Let us go!
so we can talk.
Let us be.
Trying to talk to Pepper and Alfonso. You know, it's sort of, you know, it's an escort mission, but it's kind of, in my mind, a kind of a cool idea for one, right?
We must protect the ox
Yep.
at all costs.
Flying monsters plague the
Got
path to Gran Soren.
So can we go ahead and start clearing it, or do we have to stay right with it?
Get at the cart.
Goblin!
I'm at your side.
Some small foe lurks.
I think we're going right.
Goblins. They walk away openly. Take no chances. Cut them down on sight.
Can I get there in time? There we go.
That was hardly a warm-up.
We have triumph.
Stay at the cart,
Gran Soren stands beyond
This
this way.
pass is a nest for every manner of foul beasts, Sir Arisen. No man
Yeah,
can
that
say from where they will strike.
Keep it aground!
Yeah.
So these are tricky because, yeah, you gotta knock them down. Oops, I can't see. Now, fire, I know, is definitely...
I'll strike with fire afore it recovers!
There's more, I think. Yeah, fire really messes these things up. So yeah, you just knock them out of the air. It's a good reason to have either, I guess a mage could do it, or sorcerer or something, but this is why, like, an archer,
Hold on it! Quickly!
it's good to have.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Ox is mostly healthy, that's good.
Pass is treacherous, master. Watch your head.
You can go down that way a little bit, maybe not exactly this path, but right now we're going to stay up top, keeping an eye out for harpies.
A fiend with a woman's form!
There we go.
Focus on burning the wings!
Keep it aground!
Oops, am I hitting?
Within striking range.
Is that the Harpy song? Is that, Yeah, it puts him to sleep. Interesting. Look
Learned
at
a new
that.
way to fight there, Ilk.
That's kind of cool. I maybe had forgotten that. No, just everything's okay. It's starting to get ugly. It sure does. But where is it?
Stay vigilant. There's yet a ways to go.
Clear out the wolves. Doing a little Scarlet Kiss.
Still while I finish it. Any that will target you.
Oops.
It'll take more than that.
All right. Got a little chaotic, but it looks like the cart's still doing okay. You're also starting to see that I'm actually a terrible shot, so why did I choose playing a Strider? And it's because of my dark take on Aragorn fanfic. Not really. Just because I knew they were useful. And I'm usually terrible at video games, so being in the front line seemed
Right, let the heart be
Within striking range.
like a bad idea.
Quickly.
Ahead, Captain.
We must keep it down.
There we go.
Solid ground. The advantage is ours. I'll heal your wounds.
Okay. Yeah, let's get the pawns in there. They're the ones that are... There we go. I'm actually in decent shape so far. So you have to be... Can we set this off?
We may find aught of use in the cottage ahead.
Path diverges.
Yeah, we can't check out the cottage yet. We'll have to make our way back. Let's see what's up. Thought something knocks boulders onto you from above. Oh, there we go.
Behind us! Stand clear!
I feel like somebody should be hitting them.
Just within range of our steel.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Yeah, let's try this. Okay, a little AoE, maybe not the best move. Can I get to it?
I will protect you, Arisen.
Now the downside to not being the mage is that I can't choose to get everybody going with fire. Like, I know fire... Oh, that's right, they can pick you up and go. I know for a fact that harpies, you know, and people have been saying it, they're weak to fire, but Diane's not giving us that at the moment. I almost feel like I should take off the other two, so we're only doing fire. Because I think wolves are also weak to fire. Scarlet Kiss action going on. So I think the vocation rank, you know, it unlocks, oops. I think it unlocks the different skills you have access to.
Blood that draws them? We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe it's the serpent's blood attracting them. Okay. And at some point, I think you can change classes. I don't know if you have to get to the full vocation rank 10, or if you can switch earlier. But I do believe that it helps to get your vocation rank up really high before you switch, because then you have access to both skill pools, I believe. Like, I don't think you lose, say, Scarlet Kisses because you choose whatever the other... What happens if I hit that? There we go. I was wondering if I needed to have fire going.
We must take care the past does not claim us.
Oh, I see. I activate threefold arrow. And do I turn it off? Okay. So I don't necessarily need to keep hitting the threefold arrow to shoot it. I think it sort of toggles.
There must be aught here that will open the gates.
Watch for a goblin ambush ahead, Arisen. I've learned against that foe.
Nice. All right.
There, goblins.
All right, let's get this guy going.
Hold it! I'll do the rest.
Troubling foe.
Scarlet Kiss this guy. And just combo him. There we go. Okay, the ox is starting to get a little wounded. I don't know if we can heal.
We're not far now, men. Keep marching.
This is before Gran Soren. This place must have seen a ferocious battle.
Oh.
Think well before striking.
Yeah, no kidding.
A new way to fight,
Threefold arrow there until I run out of
Gran Soren's gatesmen.
stamina. There we go.
That was hardly a warm-up.
Our strength brought us victory. The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We'd best be careful.
Ooh, nice. Good ambush, sir. So the little things, like, I don't know how much actual cooperation there is. Like, you see, like, one pawn grab somebody so you can finish off. You can do the same. I wish this game was co-op. I really wish, because then you could be talking about, okay, what's the tactic? You know, get up top, you go for the eye. Let me see if I can draw its attention as a fighter by doing the shield bash thing. Like, I feel like it would open up some real nice opportunities to tactic it up a little bit. Oops, there we go. I think when they grab the thing and hold it in place, you sort of get, like, bonus damage. I think it's... There's a couple of ways to do, like...
The capital is in sight.
There's some bandits. Can I get 3 on them? Now I'm wiped out. That was bad. Okay. That guy's pretty close, at least. Yep. Okay, get back here.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
There you go. Oh, Goblin 10. Okay, that's the problem.
Strength in numbers. Our strength brought us victory.
So one of the reasons why again, in the beginning I was thinking maybe I just do easy, is just so that this kind of combat would go faster.
Lead to Gran Soren.
Because there will be a lot of it just going back and forth and back and forth. So I kind of figured, maybe if you could just make this go quicker. So we can, get through it. Because it's not like I'm not going to get through it, but at some point. But I figured, respect your time a little more.
An imposing structure afore it fell, I'm sure.
There we go, Gran Soren. So I don't know what people think, of the art direction in this game. I really like it because it's very... I don't know if realistic is the right word, because obviously I wouldn't know, but it feels very like... It's no frills, it's not trying to be fancy, it's not trying to look like... I think
We share these roads
it
with
makes
traveling
sense to me that this stuff would be super literal, practical,
Gran Soren, capital of Gransis.
I guess I better stay with the cart. This is what happened earlier with my first escort quest. Anyway, so yeah, I'm starting to see the advantage of maybe being the sorcerer. So I think because you end up being like let you be sort of the quarterback of the team a little bit easier. You choose exactly what. You're not actually doing the button mashing to kill things, but you're calling out, okay, let's do fire, let's use some lightning to draw that guy out. Let's go heal over here. And then I gotta tell you, hopefully we'll see him at some point. The spells at the high levels in this game, again, might be some of the best in the business. It's not that they are unique concepts, but their execution is really well done. Almost there. There we
We've
go.
arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the cause work. Walk proud through these streets, men. We are heroes to the people of Gran Soren. Good. Rest up, men.
This.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men! Step lively!
Intrigue.
Fortune smiles upon me. Well met, Sir Arisen. I am called Mason, if it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Gran Soren. Their kind's woven tight into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, know them.
Alright, the items you received have been distributed to you, your main pawn, and item storage.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Alright, there's plenty of information on the dragon to be found in Gran Soren. Take some quests and explore the city. Okay, so one quest is learn more about the pawns. There we go. So, yeah, so you can sort of see even though the game sort of begins with this chaotic opening in a different time with a totally different character with very little instruction in a kind of a odd tutorial sequence, once you get to the town and you start doing things, it gets you very cleanly from the town to the encampment, from the encampment here to the main city, and then says, hey, there you go. Let's open this up a little bit in front of you and let you take off running. So I think that's where we'll stop for now. And is she trying to get my attention like, hey, why are you just staring off into the distance? Let's see if they do it again. That's not that interesting. All right. So yeah, this has been Black Lodge Trivia Night. Thanks for checking this out. Obviously, if you're here, you found our YouTube channel. Our main thing is an actual tabletop RPG. Actual plays of tabletop RPGs. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by them, wondering what's wrong with me. And, we try and get one of those out every week. We're not always 100% perfect, but we also have a couple of RPG discussion podcasts, and you can see the video here on YouTube if you want, but if you prefer audio versions of those, we also, just search Black Lodge Trivia Night wherever you get your podcasts, and we should show up. So yeah, thanks again. I hope this has been fun. I'm, again, having a blast with this game. I've always loved this game, as I said, and we'll pick this up soon. Take care.